Hello, hello, hello,
Can you hear me? Hi Sandeep. Hi Ramya.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
hi, yes, I'm able to hear you.
Hi. So, any of you are working or looking for a job? You working? Working for? Acha.
Yeah, I'm also working. I'm working for Concentrix.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
so actually, can we attend this live session also, without
yeah, yeah.
offline?
Yeah, we have live session also in Amirpet at the same time, 9 to 12.
Same time. So
Can
this
you
will be
come to
like
our institute? Huh?
yeah, I want to actually come to the institute only.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
You
yeah,
can.
so like so I can come now or I can come next time. Next time is fine.
No, next time is fine. I see Sundays, maybe you are not able to come to institute, you can attend through online. If you want to attend offline, you can come. There is no restriction like if you join for online, you have to attend online only. There is no restriction like that.
Yeah, so actually, the thing is like I want to learn the major important things,
Mm-hmm.
especially like that we look up, H lookup and all.
Yeah.
Um, my job because I have to deal with a lot of data.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, so this will be like a 3 hour session every week, right?
Correct.
And for how many sessions will this be?
It will take 4 weekends. Four
4 weekends.
Saturdays and
That's
four
it.
Sundays, total 8 days.
8 days. Okay, sure.
Today I'll explain you like what we are going to learn in the entire Excel part. It's
Okay,
like a demo session. So actual
okay.
session I'll start tomorrow. First, just try to understand what we are going to learn in Excel.
Acha,
Okay.
so
And what is the
today for how many hours it is? Three.
It
3
may
hours,
not
right?
be 3. Until we complete the demo, we'll see.
Okay, so actual session is from tomorrow, right?
Correct, correct.
Okay, so 4 Sundays you are saying.
4 Sundays and 4 Saturdays.
Oh, 4 Saturdays and 4 Sundays. Okay,
Total 8 days.
okay,
Weekends,
8 days. Okay,
Saturday
okay,
and
okay.
Sunday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. Got it. Okay,
Okay.
sure.
So you're working on Excel, right?
Yeah, I am working on Excel, but I need to improve a lot.
Okay, fine. What about Ramya? Are you working or fresher?
Yeah. I'm also
You're also working. Okay. Sorry.
working in
Just now.
Dubai.
Okay.
I was traveling to some other place, so I was outside now. What I'm lacking in actually, the team is asking me that I should improve it. I'm doing, but I'm doing it very slow.
Mm-hmm.
So when other people, if they take some 5 minutes of work, I'm taking it from 15 to 20 minutes. And the same is happening with like the issues of and if many formulas they are using a lot of data.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt I should learn from the basics.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Tomorrow I'll attend the class.
Okay.
I'll
Okay. Fine. 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 Shall I start? Okay.
Yes, yes, sure.
What is the use of Excel? Why we are using this application?
Mainly we are using it for
The data in Excel.
organizing data,
Mm-hmm.
organizing data in such a way that we can get some meaningful insights.
Mm-hmm. Correct. What else? Nothing but to store the data. Correct. What else?
Uh, so we can get some insights like, let's say I'm having data for 100 people
Mm-hmm.
who are working. So I can track their attendance. I can create reports. I will be able to create dashboards,
Correct.
and it will help me in decision making. Uh, so I'll be able to understand like, what is the productivity we are having, and what are the major reasons where we are losing out. So
Mm.
decision making for management, definitely Excel is a basic tool
Correct.
which is used in almost every company.
Correct. Correct. So the
And
first thing
also
is to
it
store.
can be used to track, like I can create some forms, uh,
Correct.
and I can get forms or back end, the data will get stored in Excel,
That
and
is
using
using
the
macro
forms.
coding.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, in
yeah.
Excel only you have to go for macros. If you want to create forms and when you are filling the form, you want to update it or you want to insert it, that everything you can do using macros. Okay. Yeah,
Macros,
coming to
okay.
Excel part, first thing is to store the data in the form of tables or in the form of information. And we will use some, and second important thing is for calculation purpose. Okay.
Mm.
So we have so many formulas in Excel to calculate something, right? So as
Yeah,
of today, we have total 522 formulas. From version to version, they are increasing the formulas. I'll show you that list. If you take a
522 formulas. Okay,
522.
okay.
Okay. So I'll open, suppose we'll share with you this library, functions library. Here
Yeah.
you will have
Ma'am, I'm not able
all,
to see your screen.
oh, sorry, I can't. I'm not sharing. Okay. Here we have, this is a not updated one. We have only up to 2016, but we
Okay.
need to add 2019, 21 and Office 365. Okay. Total
Mm.
as of 2016, 471 formulas. till today we have 522 formulas. Okay. So these are version by version. So if you take 2003, we have 341 formulas. Okay. 2007, 12 formulas. 12 means not 12. 371 plus 12. Extra 12 added from 2007. Okay. So like this, we have version by version formula. Sometimes what you will do, you will try to write some formula, but which is not available in your application. What is that
Yes.
mean? Maybe you are using old version of Excel. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's why here we have the list by version wise. So
Yeah.
that you'll come to know from which version that particular formula is available. Okay.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
we are going to learn nearly 150 to 200 formulas. We are not going to learn all these 522 formulas, because here if you see, we have categories like engineering formulas, okay, some compatibility formulas, add-in formulas, database formulas. All this we don't use in real time. What we are going to learn, first one is date and time formulas. Logical formulas like if and are not, if switch function, if error, all that. Text
Yeah.
formulas, left, right, mid, text before, text after. Okay, text
Yes.
split. So only text related formulas. Okay.
Yeah.
Then information, then mathematical, statistical, finally lookup and reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Suppose the flow is, okay, I'll tell you the flow later. These are the categories you are going to learn. So
Yes.
if you think you want to learn some formula which is not explained in classroom, then you can go to this list and click on this. Click on this hyperlink. It will go to Microsoft Help. You can see some syntax with example. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You can learn easily if you want to learn any formula which is not explained here. But
Yeah.
for data analysis purpose, whatever formulas are required, all that we are going to teach you here. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Next, once we are done with the particular formula, suppose today I explain you date and time. Okay. Then you will have date and time related tasks here. You will
Okay.
have a task folder. There you can see a task file. Click on this date and time. Okay.
Yeah.
Here you will see only date and time related task.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can see see, suppose I have a principal amount 20,000. Interest is 2 rupees per 100. Start date is this and end date is this. What is the interest amount that we need to pay? Okay.
Okay.
Suppose we have a fixed salary 4,50,000. PF is 2% on the fixed amount. This is the joining date and this is the relieving date. Then what is the total PF amount that employee will get?
Okay.
From this date to this date. So
Yes.
these kind of calculation, this is purely based on date and time. Okay.
Okay.
So after learning date and time, you will go for logical functions. Once you are
Yes.
done with the logical functions, you will have logical tasks. Okay. So in logical task, you will have combination of date and time and logical. Okay. In the task file, you won't have just the logical. You will have combinations. Okay.
Yeah.
So here, if you see in this weekday function is related to date and time, and this belongs to logical. So that you will use the combination functions. You have a income and we have the slabs. You need to calculate the tax amount. Okay. So suppose you have a some conditions like if grade is minimum 2, then eligible for bonus. Or if should have more than 5+ years of experience and should be related to IT department, then also eligible for bonus.
Yes.
Our rank should be greater than 4. So if the employee satisfied any one of the condition, then eligible for bonus. So yes or no?
Yeah. Hmm.
So these kind of questions in real time, whatever you will get, that all the task, most of the task you will get here. If you practice this task, you can crack any interview and you can able to do any task, because you will have some very basic level to complex level. So when
Yeah.
it comes to text category, you'll have date and
Hmm.
time, logical and text function, 3 combination tasks. At the
Okay.
last, in lookup and reference, all the combination tasks.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the flow in formulas. Is it clear?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So how, from where we will start? So I'll show you. This is the flow. We'll start with data types, then information using some, it's not 100 plus formulas. You will have 150 plus formulas, and summarize with the subtotals, groups, data management, and etc. Presenting using charts and pivot tables. Analyze using interactive dashboard. Some printing techniques and protection techniques. Okay, these are the things you are going to learn. So, okay. So about Excel, this is the flow. This is the stages in data analysis for any tools. This is the analysis flow. Okay. So why Excel? To store the data calculation purpose and for analysis purpose. And
Yeah.
history of spreadsheet, from which version that particular Excel is available. Okay. It is started from Visual Calc in 1978, and actual Excel is started from 1985. The previously the application view is different, but Excel spreadsheet you will have from 1985. Nobody will ask you, just for your information. Nobody
Yeah.
will ask you in the interview also. No need to remember these years, all this, okay?
Yes.
And who are the competitors for Excel? Who are the competitors? Excel itself. Because why
Yeah.
everyone is prefer to use Excel only?
Because of its features and mostly because of its features, ma'am. Because nowadays Google Sheets is also there, but the thing is, Excel has its own
It is
market.
easy to understand. Yes.
Yeah.
Easy to understand, and in every system you will have Excel. Yeah.
Yes.
And when you are using it, it is easy to, I mean, use the application also, right?
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
can able to use it easily, and licensing cost also less compared to other application like other dash, right?
Yeah. We
If
can
you
also
take a,
get that. Yeah.
so,
So
sorry,
we can also get the cloud version 365,
correct,
in very less cost.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah, less cost compared to other dashboarding tools, visualization tools. Like if you go for some Tableau, a click view, all that you will have in lakhs.
Yeah.
There, that visualization dashboards, I mean, tools also we will use, but that is for when you have a large data set. But usually for 1 lakh, 2 lakh, I mean, you won't have more data, right? Most of the times. Then we'll use in Excel only. And even though you create a dashboard in some other application, they want to see final output sometimes in Excel only. They want to download the data into Excel only. Correct? And
Yeah.
small dashboards anyways we will create in Excel only. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
small means like if it is not lakhs of data, but Excel
Mm.
also hold lakhs of data. I'll show you how much big is your Excel. But most of the times we try to use Excel only. Everybody want to see report in Excel only.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yes. Who will use Excel in real time? Tell me, who will use Excel in real time?
Managers,
Managers.
and staffing, work, workforce management teams, like who manage staffing,
Mm-hmm.
and people, uh, even people working in entry level jobs also sometimes they use the Excel.
Okay.
So
My question should
starting
be
from,
different,
yeah,
I think.
yeah,
Who are not using Excel?
Everyone. No,
jobs.
no, everyone. It covers everyone. Everyone uses.
Everyone is using Excel. Suppose you are a developer, you should have Excel to maintain some data and to create the report. Okay, you are a tester, still you need to use Excel only. Testers also for comparison purpose, old value with the new value, how many test cases passed, how many fail, you want to create the report, everything. There we need to use Excel. HR, they are maintaining employees information, how many people are on plan leave, absent, maybe attendance tracker, are there related salary related information, you want to create the report. Okay, so all that kind of PF calculations they want to do. So all that you will create in Excel. HR. In hospitals, they use Excel, right? In colleges, they use Excel.
Yes.
Everywhere. In the companies, managers, HRs, every employee, you are working. Correct. Every. Correct. Is it clear? Everyone need Excel, and in every company and in every system we will have Excel. That's why we have this much demand on Excel, right?
Yeah.
That's why Excel is the competitor for Excel itself. Why we are saying this word? In 2003, we have 341 formulas. Once you release 2007, 2003 competitor is 2007, obvious. Correct? So that's why Excel is the competitor for Excel. Okay. Next one, terminology of Excel. So I hope you know, because everyone is using application. These are columns A, B, C, D. These are columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All these are called rows. Simply horizontal ones are rows and vertical ones are columns. Okay. And what is a cell? Cell, intersection point of row and column is called a cell. Now you are in F column and 28th row. Then F28 is the cell that you can see in the name box. This is the cell address. What is the cell address? Intersection point of row and column. First you will have column name, then row number. Okay. This is the name box. What is a sheet? This each tab is called one sheet. Okay. And come together, all the cells in the sheet is called a sheet. I mean, in all the cells also we'll call as sheet. Okay. What is a workbook?
Workbook means the collection of all these sheets.
All the sheets are one file is called one workbook. Usually any file that may be any application, one file we will call, I mean, in general, we will call it as a file. In Excel terminology, it is a workbook. Okay. Workbook. Now, what is the object model of Excel? Object model. What is the flow? First, you should have Excel application installed in your system. Then what you will do? You will create
Then we will open a workbook.
We will create a workbook, correct? Then inside the workbook, we will create sheets. And then we use the cells. That is the flow, correct? So object model is nothing but what is the flow? Application, then workbook, then sheets, then cells. Inside the, I mean, a sheet you will create, you will have that cells, and we'll create chart, shapes, tables, everything inside the cells. Okay. Next, file types. File type is nothing but the extension. I mean, sorry. What is the extension and what is the use of that particular extension? So till 2003, default extension is .xls. You know what is the extension, right? If it is a notepad file, default extension is .txt. If it is a PowerPoint presentation, .ppt, right? For Word document, .doc. For images, .jpg, png, yeah, right? So for Excel, default extension is .xls till 2003. From 2007 onwards, they changed it to .xlsx. Okay, one extra added, not only for Excel. For all MS Office application like Word document, .docx, PPT, PPTX. Okay, so one extra X added. And
Yes.
one more extension is .xlsm and .xls. These are the 4 commonly used extensions. What is the difference between all this? This is old version of extension. From 2007, this is the default extension. In this, you can store only Excel data. Excel
Yes.
data means what? You're creating the sheets here, right?
Yeah.
Sheets. So these are Excel related data. He said
Yes, ma'am.
about forms that we will create in the macros. You know what is
Yeah.
macro? You have some idea? Automation of
Macros
Excel.
means.
Inside the developer,
Mm.
here we will write a code. Okay. We will write a code, some test code we will write like this. Okay. I don't want to save this. Just run. It is giving something. It's a simple macro code. What kind of macro code we'll write? Like whatever things you are doing manually every day, if you want to automate it. Suppose my work is, I'm a manager. Under me, 10 employees are working. So I want to collect 10 employee sales data. Okay. So I'll take from each and every employee. Then what I have to do? I need to consolidate the data. Okay. And I want to see only yesterday total sales. So after collecting the data, I need to apply some filter to get only yesterday data. Maybe then I will remove the duplicate values. Then I will create the report. Okay. And once I do all this, I need to segregate something. I need to create some report. That report I need to send to individual employees again back. Okay. So how many mails I have to create again? 10 mails. How much time it will take to do all these things? Maybe 2 hours or 3 hours based on the data or based on number of employees also. Correct?
Yes,
What if you
yeah.
have 100 employees?
It will take more time.
It's very, very difficult also, right? To consolidate the data. But if you write a macro code, it will take automatically data from all the files and it will create one single file. It will do remove duplicates. It will do whatever filters up. It will apply and it will create the report, and mails also it will send automatically. So you need to write that map. Yeah.
Ma'am, you are saying now on the left side we have all these sheets, right?
Correct.
So from one sheet I need one data.
Yeah.
Correct, ma'am? Yeah. So if I write macros,
this will show you list of sheets available in the workbook here.
yeah.
Okay, that sheets it will show you here.
Okay.
Sorry?
Okay. So from this entire sheets, 9 sheets, I want one data, one particular data from each sheet. Okay, from one sheet I want.
That is our requirement. Like why we will create folders? See, you have a 2024 date. I created a main folder. Under that Jan, Feb, March, like that, we will create again subfolders. Why? Just to identify it easily. Yeah, here also same. See, I'm keeping version differences so that I'll keep only just to identify it easily. Here I'm keeping data types. Some relevant information I'm keeping in one sheet.
Yeah, ma'am.
Suppose if you have 10 employees, employee 1 I will create one sheet, employee 2, employee 3 like.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Correct. 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 Okay?
Yeah.
So, here what I'm saying now. What is the difference between XLSX and XLSM? Excel. Correct. So here, suppose if you write a macro code for automation, that automation won't save if it is XLSX format. It will save only Excel data. In sheets, whatever you have, it will save only that. Okay. See, suppose I wrote the code. Now I save, I'm closing it. Okay. I closed it. Again, I'm opening it. Same file. Okay, this one only, right? Now go to macro. It won't store that macro. Okay. If you want to store that macro, you have to save the file in .xlsm.
Okay.
This is macro enabled work. Okay. So as a Excel user, you don't require XLSM. Now, suppose if you are automating your code using macros, then you have to store that file in .xls. Okay. Coming to .xlsp, this also will store data in this also will store Excel data as well as macros data both. Okay. But the difference is, what is the difference? Both are doing the same thing, right?
Can we store only both data in .xlsp?
Yes. Here also you can store Excel data as well as macros data both. This also Excel and macros both. If both are storing Excel and macros, then why we have two different extensions? I'll tell you that. In that .xlsb, it will store in binary format. What is the meaning of binary format? I'll show you one example. See, I'm taking the same data, orders data. Number of records also same. If it is CSV file, comma, separated file, this CSV means, comma, separated values, okay? So, here the file size is how much? 1850 KB. If you store the same data in text file, notepad, then also 1850 KB. The same data, if you stored in XLS format, the file size is 3067 KB. The same file, if you store in .xlsb, the file size is 815 KB. Decreasing the file size. Okay. Sometimes you will have very big size files. You are not able to send through email. Or when you are uploading into some applications, it's taking more time because the file size is more. So if you want to reduce the file size, you have to store that file in .xlsb format.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
In XLSM, XLSB, both will store Excel data as well as macros data. But if you store in .xlsb, it will reduce the file size.
Yeah.
Okay. Even .xlsx data also you can store in .xlsb. Just it will reduce the file size.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are not writing the macro, that doesn't mean you should not store Excel data in .xlsm format. You have only Excel data. You can store XLSX, XLSM, XLSB in 3 formats. Just you will have only Excel data. You have Excel data as well as macros data, both. You are writing some macros. Compulsory you have to store in XLSM or XLSB. In only these 2 formats only you can store the macros. Okay. So don't get confusion now. So yeah, when you start working with us, you will come to know. If you are writing a macros, you will have this difference. Okay. Next one. File extension .xls. You will have only, if you store any file in .xls format, then you will have only 65,536 rows. Okay. And number of columns only 256. And that last column name is IV. What is IV? A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, like that. 256 means IV. Do you want to see? IV1. If you see the column name, this is 256th column. So in old version of Excel, you have only up to IV. After that, you don't have column. It's a new version, right? Here you have up to except D.
Okay.
What is except D? 16,384. See, from 256, 16,384 columns increased. Okay. So do you want to see how much change? Equal to 16,384 and here 256 old version. Okay, in new version of Excel, number of rows are 10,48,576. In old version, 65,536. How many times it is increased? 16,384 by 2 this. 64 times number of columns increased. 64 times. 256 into 64 will give you 16,384. And 16 times number of rows increased. Do you want to see what is the last row? See, control down arrow will go to last row. This is the last row, 10,48,500. If it is .xls format, you will see only 65,536. After that, you don't have any rows. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is the main difference in the version. In the new version, that may be .xlsx, xlsb or xlsm. In 3 formats, you will see 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. 16,384 is nothing but what? Except D. Okay, 256 is nothing but IV. Now tell me, what is the last cell in old version? Okay, first of all, what is a cell?
Intersection of rows and
point of
columns.
row and column. What is the last column in old version?
IV.
IV. What is the last row?
The last row. 65,536.
Then what is the last cell?
Intersection of the 250
Row and
IV.
column is what? IV.
IV.
65,536.
Yeah.
That is the last cell.
Yeah.
Correct? After that, you won't have any cell in old version. If it
Yeah,
is a old new version,
New version,
XRP 10 lakhs
accepting
48,570. This is the last. Do you want to see that? Move to
Yes.
last column and last row. This is the last cell. Except the 10 lakhs 48,570. After that, you won't have any cells. Okay. Do you want to see how many cells we have in one spreadsheet? How many cells we have? How many rows we have?
The rows multiplied by the number of rows
Columns,
multiplied
correct.
by columns. Yeah.
One column will have 10,48,576 rows. How many columns we have? 16,384. This into this will give you total cells in one spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Okay, in one spreadsheet. If you see this many cells we have. Okay, let's calculate how many seconds we have in 1 year. 365 days in 1 year. And per year, per day, 24 hours. Per hour, we have 60 minutes and per minute, 60 seconds. So 365 into 24 into 60 into 60. So these are nothing but total seconds in 1 year. If you take 1 second per one cell equal to 1 second. If you take like that, this divided by this is giving 545. What does that mean, you know? If you take 1 second per one cell, it will take 545 years to complete one spreadsheet. Means, see, I'm taking 1 second. 1 second. Like that, if you start filling all the cells, then it
Yeah,
will take 545 years to fill one spreadsheet.
One
Are you getting?
spreadsheet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is that much big is our one, that much big is your Excel. Not only spreadsheet, one spreadsheet only is taking 545 years. So you can store so much of data,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Any questions in this?
Okay, ma'am. No, see, I just have a general question. See,
Mhm.
some people say that in Excel, this much of data can be stored, right? But nowadays, you're still getting other tools like Power BI, you're
Hmm.
getting the Tableau, so many other tools are coming, no? What is the purpose of those additional tools?
See here, here security is less. You
Yeah.
can't give row level security, column level security. Suppose
Mhm.
you want to create a report like a region wise report, east,
Yeah.
west, north, south.
Mm.
Okay, east region should see. I mean, east region manager want to see only. You want to give permission to that particular person only to see east region report. He should not be able to see other reports. That permissions you want to give. And even when you have so
Yeah.
much of
Yeah.
data, usually we don't create in Excel. Okay. We create only in Tableau, ClickSense, or Power BI, these reports only. It will handle a large set
Mm.
of data. Here also you can store, but the
Yeah.
performance will decrease in Excel. Okay.
Yes.
That's the reason we use other tools for visualization purpose.
Yeah.
If you have less data, even some 5 to 6 lakhs of data also we create in Excel only. But just they want to see some like a website wise, just they want to open the link, they want to see the report, then they use that Power BI, clicks and Tableau.
Yeah.
Everywhere they will have the link. You will give access permissions. The all that you can do using that visualization tools.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I go for next one? Any
Yeah. Yeah.
questions so far?
No, ma'am. No questions. Ma'am, in that task, we have lot of tasks, no?
Hmm.
From like a beginner level to intermediate and even more difficult tasks. You have like
Right.
that, no?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, we have from very basic level. Then you will have intermediate level, like combination of tasks. At the end, you will have complicated tasks also. So if
Okay.
you, what you have to do, whatever we are learning in the class, first you have to practice that. So that you
Yeah.
will have some idea like which form, what is the use of each formula. Then you
Yes.
have to start working with the formulas, I mean tasks. Then you will
Yeah.
have idea like which formula we have to use for which task.
Yes. Yeah.
Then easily, first directly we don't give you complicated tasks. Easy tasks. Which formula we have to use for this particular task, that logical thinking also you need to build. Okay,
Yes.
if you practice that, you will have complete idea.
Yeah.
Maybe first day you will get confusion like okay, which formula I have to use. Once you
Mm.
start practicing that, immediately you will get idea. Just try that. If you are not able to do the task, you can ask me in the next class, like this is the doubt for me. Or
Sure.
we will create a WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, your batch number is 658, I guess. We will have one WhatsApp group. If you have any queries, you can post in that group. I'll respond.
Sure.
Or if you
Okay.
have more questions, you can ask me in the classroom in the next day.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Version differences. What are the versions available and what is the difference between each version? So in 2003, we have 65,536 and 256 columns, right? And
Yeah.
what is the last column? IV. IV.
Ivy.
And default extension is .xls.
XLS. Yeah.
Okay. And how many formulas we have? 341 formulas only. Total formulas 340.
Yeah.
And user interface, there is no ribbon. What is the meaning of ribbon? If I'm clicking on home tab, click on home, you can see some options, right? only
Yeah.
home tab related options. Click
Yeah.
on insert tab related options, page layout, formulas, right? But this is called ribbon. Okay, when you click on the tab, you can see options at the same place.
Yeah.
If it is a old version, you will see like this. You will see like this. You want to go to file tab, click on that. You will have like this drop down and you need to choose the option. There is no ribbon. But here, if you click on the tab automatically, you can see the options here itself. I'm hiding the ribbon. See, Control F1 is the shortcut key to hide or unhide the ribbon.
Control F1.
That ribbon is not there in 2003.
Yeah.
In 2007, you have this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the difference, first difference. In coming to 2007, you have 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. Nothing but except D is the last column. And the default extension is .Excelytics and extra 12 formulas added. So total you have 341 plus 12, 353. Okay. And ribbon interface replacing traditional menus and toolbars. So new ribbon interface, this ribbon is started from 2007. Okay.
Yes.
And basic features like conditional formatting, tables, and basic charting options were improved. So extra some chart options. All the charts are not available in 2003. In 2007, they added some charts. 2010, some new charts introduced from version to version. And conditional formatting options also improved. I'll tell you what is that conditional formatting. Okay. Next one. 2010, 57 extra formulas added and ribbon further more improved and slicers and sparklines added. Okay. First, I think I'll go by one. What is this conditional formatting? Okay. Now my requirement is, if the student is passed in the class, then I want to highlight with green color, otherwise red color. So passed means greater than or equal to 35. Okay. So what you will do? 1 by 1 cell, this is less than 35. Less than 35. Oh, sorry, reverse I gave colors. Red color. Red color, right? And for remaining, you want to give because you are giving manually, there is a chance to give wrong color. Correct? Just now I did, right? So it's not 88, it is just 8. I changed it. Is it changing the color? Again, you have to modify the color. But if it is a conditional formatting, okay, here in the conditional formatting, you have highlight cell rules, top bottom rules, data bars, color scales, icon sets, all these options. So I'll apply greater than 34. I want to highlight with some, I'll explain you this later. Don't think much about it. Green color and less than 35. I want to apply some red color. Okay. Here we gave conditions. So now if you change the value, automatically the color will change. I'll change this 24 to 44. Okay, that is called conditional format. Formatting based on the conditions. Whenever the condition is satisfied, it will apply the color. Okay. So in conditional formatting, you have see in highlight cell rules greater than less than. So we are going to take some real-time data set, highlight the net salaries if greater than 40,000. Okay. Highlight the HRA if less than 5,000. Here we have the HRA data. If it is less than 5,000, I want to highlight it. Okay. Highlight the ratings if it is between 1 to 3 in red color. Okay. Highlight managers in designation. If the designation is manager, then I want to highlight it. So like that, you have different conditions. Greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contains a date related duplicate values, unique values highlighting. Okay, top 10 items are top. See, I have a marks column. You want to highlight top 3 values. You have a salary column. Who is getting more salaries? Top 3 employees I want to highlight. Who got highest score? Who got highest rating? So all that I want to highlight using this top button rules. Okay. And then you will have data bars based on the number. This will fill with colors. Okay. And color scales based on the number, the color combinations you will get. Highest value with one color, lowest value with one color. Middle values combinations. And icon sets, highest value up arrow, middle value right arrow, least value down arrow. Suppose if it is a marks greater than 75, I want to show with up arrow, green color. Okay, 35 to 75, right arrow. Less than 35, down arrow. So that kind of icons you can give. Okay, in icons, you have so many types of icons like this. These icons, shapes, indicators, rating related. Based on your data set, you can choose your own icon. Okay. That's about the conditional. So where are we? So basic features like conditional formatting. Conditional formatting, you don't have all these options in older version. Only from 2007 onwards, they improved more. Okay. And the tables and charts also improved. Next one, 2010. In 2010, slicers and sparklines added. So what we'll see what is slicer and what is sparkline. Okay. You go to insert slicer. Okay. On year and month. I'm selecting 2022 here. It will show you only 2022 data. 2023, 2024. In 2024, only Jan. I'm removing filter from here, only Jan. So it will show you all the years. It's just like a filter option. You know filter? Yeah. So instead of that, nowadays we are using slicers. so that people
Yes.
will be able to understand easily which values we selected. 2022 and 2023, only from Jan, Feb, March, these 3 months I want to see. So even though you are not an Excel user, you will be able to easily understand what values we selected here. We can able to see the report easily. When we are creating the dashboards also, to apply the filters, we are using slicers only. Okay?
Okay, ma'am,
This-
what is the like? How does what is the difference between filter means one particular only year only it will show, right?
No, you can apply on both the columns, right? So I'm removing this. And now I want to select only 2022-23. Okay? Do you know which values you filtered here? Unless you click on this, you have to
No,
check it here. You don't know which
no, no.
values you filtered, right?
I know, I won't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But here,
Mm.
here you can easily identify. It will highlight that.
Okay, okay.
And what are the total options available? That also you can see here. Unique values.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This option is available from 2010 Excel only.
So if you select the slicer, where is it highlighting, ma'am? Show me like once.
You need
Okay.
to create
Yeah,
a
if
table.
you
I'm
we created
creating
that.
it.
No, this table is there now, the one you created. There, if you apply the slicer, how is it showing the highlighted?
Okay. See, I'm selecting the table. Go to Insert tab and click on Slicer. It will show you all the list of columns available in this table.
Yeah.
I want to apply Slicer only on year and month. Okay, say okay. So it is showing all. Now you can select like this using keyboard.
Okay.
I mean using mouse
Okay.
or using keyboard, so that it will show you. Click on clear filter. Hold control and select more than one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is spark lines. Spark lines also available from 2010 Excel. Okay.
Yeah.
What is spark line? Okay. I want to see NM1 performance from week 1 to week 4. Whether from week 1 to week 4, whether it is increased or decreased. So I'm selecting that NM1 total record. Go to insert and I'm inserting some chart. I can see first it is increased, then decreased, and again it is decreased. That is what I can see. This is only for NM1. What if you want to see for all the employees? Will you create 10 charts like this? It's taking some space, right?
Yeah.
It's occupying some space. Will you create 10 charts like this?
No.
Okay, I'll take time and create 10 charts. Do you know which chart is available in which place? I mean, you need to check it, right? Instead of that, you can go for dynamic chart option. What is the dynamic chart? I will create a drop down. If I select NM1, the chart should show me only NM1 data. Select NM2, it will show only NM2 data, NM2 chart. So based on the selection, chart will change automatically.
Yeah.
But what if you have 1,000 employees? Drop down will have so many values. Suppose I want to select some 656th record. You need to click on this drop down, and you don't know what value you have to select.
Yes.
Correct? So you can filter. Drop down, I'm saying like this.
Yeah.
Like this. You have only 10 values, right? What if you have so many values? You will have a You need to move down,
Thousand,
down, down to
yeah,
select that.
1,000 rows we'll have.
Okay, it's very difficult when you have so many values. So sparkline means this is also just like a chart, but you can insert a chart in a single cell. Okay, I'm here. Now I'll go to insert sparkline. Where is that? Here we have sparkline option. In charts, you have so many charts, right? If you see, you have all these charts. But in sparkline, you will have only 3 different type of sparklines. And you won't have all the options like charts, but up to some extent, you can check the performance.
Yeah.
So now I'm selecting line sparkline. And what is the data range? This. Say okay. Just drag it down. So in the same record, you can see the performance, whether it is decreased or increased. There is no confusion. At least I'm able to get like whether it is increasing or decreasing, right?
Yes.
So this is available from 2010 Excel. Okay. Next one. 2013. 2013 also same extensions and extra 50 formulas added. Total you have 460 formulas. And the extra features are like a timeline option added. Timeline, a slicer option just now we saw an example, right? What is slicer? You can select the option based on that report will change automatically. Timeline also same. But timeline works only in pivot tables. Okay. And that too only for date related fields. Slicer will work for any field. Timeline will work only for date related field. I'll show you with example, okay?
Yeah.
So you need to go to pivot table options and here you will have insert timeline. So it will show you only date related fields. Suppose if I insert a slicer, it will show you all the columns. But slicer will work only for date related field. Select this, say okay. It will show you like this. 2020 quarter 1 to quarter data. See, based on the selection, the report will change automatically. All clear filter. I don't want quarter wise only, year wise I want to see. Okay. Do you want to see month wise? Click on month. 2020 Jan to December. I want to see Jan to May. July to September. This is monthly. If it is a daily, day wise, then first year, then month. And you can see the days. Usually we don't use this day option. Maybe quarter wise, month wise, we'll see the reports. This is also just like a filter, but works only for date related option. That is available from which version? 2013. 30. Okay. 2013. Next one. Flash fill option. Flash fill.
And why do we use this option?
Okay.
This
Flash fill.
option. Uh-huh.
Flash fill.
Yeah. Why do we use this option? When do we use?
And I'm taking the example, I'll tell you. Okay. So suppose you have data like this, okay?
Mm.
3 different examples I'll take. This is flash fill. Suppose you have a complete full name. You want to get first name in one column, middle name in one column, and last name in one column. For that, either you have to write some formulas like right, left, mid formulas, some complex formulas you have to write, or you have to go for text to columns. Okay, text to columns also will take some steps.
Yeah.
Or go for manually type first name. Say Control E, it will fill automatically all. Okay. E, sing, Control E. Okay, last name Dhoni, Control E. Okay. Here, suppose I have a car number. I want to take only state code. AP. There is no separator, right? There is no space, comma, all that.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
you are trying to do, you typed some 2 characters. Say Control E. In all the remaining records, it will take the first 2 characters. Suppose in this case, info@the Excelytics.in, training set Excelytics.in, some mail IDs I have. I want to get only username. Say Control E, it will give you all the usernames.
Oh, Control E is a shortcut for flash fill.
Flash fill. That
Okay.
flash fill option you will have in here in the home tab or in the data tab also you will have this flash fill options.
Okay.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
available from 2013. What is this? What is happening here? Based on the first value you are entering, it will understand the pattern what user is looking. The same pattern it will apply to remaining all the cells.
Yeah.
Just like a reasoning when you are going for some aptitude questions. You will have some series of numbers and they'll ask you to find out the next number. So based on the first values, you will try to get the next one, right? So same here. Here you will enter only one value and based on that, it will fill the remaining values. Sometimes, it is not able to identify the value. Then you have to enter one more record. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That is more. See, I'm not explaining you anything about options now. Just you are learning what you are going to learn in our next classes. Okay? The differences I'm explaining you here. That is flash fill. Quick analysis tool. This is also available from 2013. Okay. What is quick analysis tool? Now tell me what you will do with the data. What are the possible options you can do with this?
With this data, ma'am. Okay.
Maybe
So
create a
Jan.
chart. Maybe. Or maybe we'll create a pivot table. Or maybe I'll apply some conditional formatting. Or maybe I'll create a table using this data.
Yeah.
Yes. Or maybe I'll create a spark lines. Correct?
Yeah.
So select this data, do right click, and here you will have a quick analysis option. If you click on that, it will show you all the possible options here itself. Without going to that particular tab and choosing, you will have formatting, conditional formatting options, charts related options, totals.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tables, spark lines, everything you can apply directly from here. That is quick analysis. This is available from 2013. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, new charts introduced. Introduce new chart types, including box and whisker, plots, and histogram charts. All these charts available from 2013 only. Okay. And the cloud integration also improved from, introduced from 2013. What is that cloud integration? You have OneDrive option? No? Don't know what is OneDrive. So when you trying to save some file, you will have OneDrive here. You will have OneDrive option by default. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that OneDrive? That's like you take license, they'll give you some cloud space. Whatever files you are sharing in the OneDrive, that will share in the cloud automatically. Even though your system is crashed, you won't lose that files because the files are stored in OneDrive. You log in with your credentials in some other systems, still you can able to see your files. Are you getting it? Cloud is like
Yeah,
not
so we can
anywhere, right?
log into the email and we can download from the OneDrive anytime.
OneDrive, correct.
Yeah.
Cloud data, right? It's not in a
Yeah.
particular server,
System, yeah.
right? So yeah, that option also available from 2030. If you have any
Okay.
file in, suppose in my system, in OneDrive, I saved one file. I can give access to different people. Different people can able to open the file and work with that file. I can share it.
Yeah.
Okay, you are a manager. You have your file in OneDrive. You can share with multiple people. They can
Yeah.
work on the same file at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yep.
Clear?
Yep. Yep.
Next one. Power Query and Power Pivot and forecasting options available from 2016. What is Power Query? Okay. So I'll create a workbook. I have a date field. So you have some date, okay? Now I want to get, I'll tell you what is Power Query. Can get data from a file, Excel file, and 656 on import. This is the file. You can go to transform data. This will open Power Query editor. That is Power Query editor. Here you can do your own modifications before loading it. What is that mean? Okay, I have some employees information. I want to get only manager data. But when you are loading it, it will store complete data, right? But that filters you can apply here itself before loading. I have just a date field. What are the modifications I want to do? Suppose I want to add a new column. Column from example. From selection, I want to add a column like date, year. I want to get year. Okay, it is giving year. And from this, I want to get, suppose, quarter. From this, I want to get month. From this, that month also, month, name of month I want to get. Oh, sorry. Day of month it is giving, remove it. This also I don't want. Name of month. Okay. And the day I want to get, name of day. Okay. I did some modifications with the date. And say, close and load. Okay. Now you have, what did you load it? Only date. But in the Power Query editor, I did some modifications before loading. Okay. So now how many records we have? 26. It means row number up to 27. So now go to that file. Okay. I'm adding some more records. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saving it. I close it.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
do a refresh here. Automatically that will. Power Query editor means you can get data from different applications. Okay. The different applications like SQL Server. Your data is available in SQL Server. Or your data is available in Notepad. Or your data is available in website. Before loading the data into Excel, in middle, there is a platform, Power Query, one extra platform is available. There you, before loading complete data, before loading that raw data, you want to modify something using that Power Query editor. There maybe you want to delete some columns or you want to apply some formulas to modify that columns. So when you are loading, you won't have all the columns. Whatever columns are required, that you can do, that you can load here. Okay, as I said, I have employees information. I want to apply filter. I want to get only managers information. Okay, I have date-wise data. I don't want all the data, only 2024 data I want to load. If you want to do that modifications, you can do in Power Query editor. That is available from 2016. Okay.
Yeah.
And one more, I told you Power Pivot, right? Okay. You know pivot table, normal pivot table. What pivot table?
Yeah. Pivot table, normally we arrange the data in a way wherein we can select the options and it will provide us the required data.
Okay. For analysis purpose, simply. You want to summarize the data. You want to create some report using the data, then we'll use that pivot table.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, I have 2024 data in one sheet, 2025 data in one sheet. Can I able to create one pivot table using both the data sets?
2024 in one data sheet.
2025
in
in one
another sheet.
different sheet. Can I able to create pivot table using both the sheets data?
Yes, we can do that.
How?
Different sheet also, I think we can do. I'm not sure exactly, but I think we can do
You
it.
should have everything in single table only. That both the data sets you have to combine into single table. Then only you can create the pivot table.
Single table in single sheet, ma'am.
Correct.
Okay.
Then only you can create. Otherwise, you can't create it. Okay. But I have data in different sheets.
Ma'am, what is the difference between a pivot table and this VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP and all?
They are formulas.
Pivot
This is for analysis purpose without writing any formulas. Just we do some drag and drop so that it will create automatically.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
In some cases, compulsory we need to write pivot tables only. Just we want to create some extra columns, or I want to get some data from different tables. Then we use the formulas.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I have some 2024 data in Excel file. 2020 from 2025 they started loading the data in SQL server. Assume like that. Are
Mm.
you able to analyze the data? No, you can't. Okay, but using Power Pivot, it is possible. Even though you have data in different places, different applications, some
Mm.
data in one application and some data in different application, you can give
Mm.
the connection. Without loading the data into Excel, directly you can create the report. No need to import the data. In
Okay.
SQL, you have 1,000 records. No need to get that 1,000 records into Excel to create the report. Just you can
Okay.
give a connection and create the report directly.
Oh,
In
okay.
yeah, just what you will do, you will just refresh it. Whenever something is changed in the SQL server, that will automatically reflect in your table.
Mm.
Are you getting it? Usually,
Yes, ma'am.
if they want to maintain some database, they do it in SQL server. But will you do
Yeah.
reports in SQL server? No. For
Mm.
storing purpose, we are using SQL server. But for creating the report, I am creating that in Excel.
Yeah.
So I'll just give the connection from Excel to SQL server. My reports are in Excel and the data is in SQL server.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that is possible using Power Pivot. That is available from 2016 Excel. Okay, any confusion? Next one. Forecasting option. Okay, what is this forecasting tool? Using any data set, you can suppose if I'm taking some sales data, I have
Mm.
some last 4 year sales data. You can
Yes, ma'am.
identify in which year we have profit, in which year we have loss, in a based on particular region, or based on a manager wise, or month wise, for which product you are getting profit and for which product you are getting loss. All that you can analyze just by checking the old data. But are you able to identify in forecasting means future report in 2025 based on the last 4 years data? How could be our 2025 profit and loss? What will be the profit and loss in 2025?
No, we
Forecasting
can't.
means what
Mm.
future that
Yeah.
you can do. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
that is started from 2016 forecasting report.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That feature is available in 2016. Okay. Next, 2019, extra 6 formulas added, total 477, and improved visualization, nothing but more for charts added, like new chart types like maps chart and funnel chart added, and data types, some geographic and stock market related data types also added from 2000, these charts from 2019, and some accessibility features like improved tools to help users with disabilities.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use that. Some people who can't see. For disabled people, some features added
Mm.
from 2019. Okay. 2021, you have link. What are the features extra added? So you can click on this. You can go to that option. Here you will, if you go down, you can see what are the features added. So in XLOOKUP, one feature extra added. So you can get look left, right. In VLOOKUP, you have a drawback actually. What is that? From the lookup value column, only you can get data from the right side. But using XLOOKUP function, you can get from left side anywhere. That feature is added using this XLOOKUP option. And dynamic arrows, let function, XMatch function, sheet views improved, and accessibility ribbons. These are the extra features added. Okay, 2021. And 365, This is one-time purchase and use lifetime. What is that mean? Okay, extra 36 formulas added, okay? And I'll tell you the difference only for licensing. Suppose I'm taking 2016. Will you
Hmm.
able to see 2019 features?
No,
No. Why?
it's
2016
a
means you
previous
will have
version.
only 2016 option. To get
Yeah.
2019 features, again you need to uninstall the 2016 and install 2019. But if you
Yes, ma'am.
take Office 365,
Hmm.
that is online connected.
Yeah.
Whenever some new feature is added, that will reflect in your system automatically. No
Okay.
need to
Okay.
install new Excel application.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
One time
Okay.
if you purchase Excel 365, you can use it lifetime without uninstalling the application.
Yeah.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next to Excel UI, like we are going to learn like what is tab, groups, all these options. Okay. And
Yeah.
then customize what is quick access toolbar, some keyboard shortcut keys. Okay. Data types. I'll tell you one example for number formatting. How to convert a number from one format to another format is number formatting options.
Hmm.
Do you want to take small break? Yes.
Sure, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah.
I think feeling sleepy.
No, 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 not feeling sleepy, ma'am.
No
Not
problem.
feeling sleepy.
Just take 10 minutes break and be back by 11.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Okay.
Okay? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll continue in 10 minutes. Just
Yeah,
have
sure.
some tea
Yeah.
or something and
Yeah,
begin.
sure, ma'am. Ma'am, you are there in this teaching field for like how many years, ma'am?
Starting from my career.
Oh, okay.
So
So you
more
know
than 12
SQL,
years.
Power BI also? You teach
Power BI
that?
I'm not taking. Now I'm taking Excel, VBA macros.
Okay,
Already we
Excel.
have other trainers. Based on the trainers availability, they assign the batches. So I'm
Okay.
taking
Ma'am,
Excel.
in this training, I'll be getting VBA macros also.
No, no, that is a different package. So
Oh,
this is
that's a
purely
different one.
Excel. So that's why I'll tell you what you are going to learn in the entire package.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Will we start? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, we can start. Yeah, ma'am, we can start, ma'am.
I'll take some example on number formatting, okay?
Number
So,
formatting.
yeah. Learning about Excel is nothing but learning about numbers. Okay. One number you can see in different ways. See, one in general format, one only. But in number format, if you change to number, it is 1.0. Or if it is a 2 decimal number, 1.00. Okay. In currency formatting, click on currency. You can see shortcut keys also here. Okay.
Yeah.
And accounting formatting, this is accounting. Date format, 1/1/1900. 1/1/1900. Long date format, 1st January 1900. Time format, I'll tell you one by one, okay? Currency format, it will come up with a dollar symbol. What if you want to see rupee symbol?
We need to select the rupee symbol.
You need to go for more settings to change it, right? So that is number format. Okay. So here also accounting format, there is a space between the dollar and the number. Okay. Again, how to change that dollar symbol? Maybe want to see euro symbol, Japanese symbol, or Indian rupee symbol. Okay. This is date. According to Excel, dates will start from 1/1/1900. 1 is equal to 1/1/1900. 10 is equal to 10/1/1900. After 365 days, 1/1/1901. Suppose sometimes, when you take the dates, you will have a number like this. Even though you apply a date formula, it will give you some number. What is that mean? Starting from 1/1/1900 to till that date, 45,710 days completed. If you convert that into date format, it will give you like this, 22 to 2025. So date also one of the number only, but different notation. Okay. Yeah. Next, long date and short date, both same, different format. And time, as per time, 1 is equal to 24 hours. Okay. Morning, midnight 12 o'clock to till night 12 o'clock again. Afternoon 12 o'clock, how much time completed? Half time? Nothing but 0.5. 12 hours. 12 hours is equal to 0.5. 24 hours total day, right? 24 hours is equal to 1. Afternoon 12 o'clock, 0.5. Morning 6 o'clock, 0.25. Like that it will take. So suppose I'm taking here 0.25. Okay. If you convert into time, then it will give you 6 o'clock. Okay. 0.75. Change this to 0.75. 18 it is. Nothing but evening 6 o'clock. Okay. Next, percentage format, 1 is equal to 100%. 1 is equal to 100.
100%.
If you give 0.5, 50%, 0.25, 25%. Text format, 1 is equal to 1 only, but it will align to left side. Okay. Okay. Fraction format, 1 is equal to 1 only, but if you give 0.5, then it will give you 1/2. 0.75, 3/4. You know that how to convert into fraction, right? Yeah. Scientific format. Okay. I'll take a different example. I have 100. How you can write 100? Can I say 1 into 10 power 2? Yeah. 1000? 1 into 10 power 3?
Right.
10 power 3 because it's a 1000 value.
Hmm.
So I'm entering suppose 10. This
Hmm.
is 1 into 10 power 1. Let's convert into scientific format. Instead of showing complete number, 1 into 10 power 1, right? So that power 1, it will show you like e plus 01.
Yeah.
If it is 100, e plus 02. 1000 value, e plus 03. I have 1000, 1200. Then 1.2 into e plus 03. Okay, this is how it will convert. When you enter a lengthy numbers, by default, it will convert into scientific format. So
Yeah.
if you click on general, again, it will come back to that complete number. When you enter a mobile number, your column width is less. Then it will show you like this. Then you can convert into number with 0 decimals. I'll show you that later. Okay. So our number formatting, what you are going to learn, how to change this 1 decimal to 2 decimals. In the class lo no just. So 1 decimal, how to convert into 2 decimal? How to change this dollar to different currency symbol? How to change this date formatting from one date format to maybe I want to see year first, then month, then day, or only year and month I want to see. So how to change that formatting? How to change, this is showing me evening 6 o'clock, 18 hours, but I want to see 6 p.m. How to change that? So all the default settings, how to change that we are going to learn in the number format. Apart from this, these are the examples we are going to learn later. Apart from this, you have one more format, custom format. Okay. In custom format, you can create your own format. You can create your own format. What does that mean? Okay. Let me take suppose I
Means
have
like date
this.
if I want year first and then month and then date.
Huh.
I can do it.
So I'll take suppose I have 5000 value. Okay.
Mm.
And I'll take date and
Yeah.
I'll take some sometime 2:25 p.m. Okay. And let's take some number. Okay. So go to the cell. Instead of 5000, I want to see 5K. Okay. So right click, go to format cells. Here, all these are the deep how to change the format from one format to another format. These are the options we are going to learn. Then in custom, you can create your own format. So let me write here 0, comma, /k. Save, okay. Instead of 5000, this is 5000 only if you see in the formula bar. But here it will show you like 5K. When you have lengthy numbers, again, I don't want to see that complete number maybe in the charts or dashboards. So you can convert the format. Okay. Or I have a date. Do a right click, go to format cells. And here it is DDMMYY format, right? Suppose I'm giving MM-YY. What does that mean? Triple M means month of 3 characters. Dash YY, year 2 digits. Say okay, then it will give you like this. But if you see the date, it will show you 22/2/2025 only. Okay.
Okay.
So here, even I want to see seconds also. So right click, format cells. And again in the custom, I'm giving colon SS also. Say okay. So you can see 2 hours, 2:25:34 seconds PM. Okay. I have number 10. I want to see 2 decimal number. Format cells, custom. Here I'm giving 0.00. 0.00 means after point I want to see 2-digit number. Say okay. It will give you like that. Okay. I have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. So all this I want to see, it's a employee ID. First number is not just 1, it is 4 zeros and 1 is the employee ID. Second one is 3 zeros and 1 2. But if you enter first zeros, then it will not take automatically. So you need to go to format cells and custom. Here I am giving 5 zeros. Say okay. Everything it will show you in 5-digit format. Okay. Suppose I have a mobile number 8686836999. Okay. This number I want to see 5-digit space 5-digit. Just for readability purpose. Okay. So now in the custom, I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 space again 5 zeros. Okay, say okay. It will give you like that. Are you getting it? So if you know how to use a custom, you can do all the things, whatever we are doing in the number format. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. But more than that options you can do in custom format. So here you have so many examples. You can see number of decimals you can change, 1000 separator, okay, round numbers by 1000 million, okay, and how to give that k million, for 1000 it is k and for million it is m, right? How to give that. For positive I want to add increase and for negative I want to add decrease. See you have number 20. Negative value minus 20, right? So if you have positive number, I want to add a text like increase 20. If it is a negative number, then I want to give like decrease minus 20. Then I'll tell you how to do this later, okay? Just to see now. So I'll go to custom. I'm writing some formatting here. Say okay. See for positive it is giving. Even I want to change the color also, okay? Here I'm giving after increase. Green color. And after decrease, red color. Say okay. See, increase, add one number, it is adding, just the value is 20. But what you can see, increase and in green color, and for negative value, decrease and with red color. And 0, no change, we did not give anything for 0. So all these things you can do in the number format. Okay? That's what you are going to learn in the number formatting options. So actually I'll start from very basic level. Clipboard. Here you are going to learn cut, copy, paste, all these options, right? One more option is there, paste special. Paste special means you want to paste one of the property from the source. What is that one of the property?
One of the property from the source.
Not, I don't want to paste everything. So if you do copy and paste, it will take, it will come everything. Okay, I'll tell you one example. Clear all? Okay. Now here we have a formula, right? What is that formula? Sum of above numbers with some background color, font color, and we have a formula also. So I'm pasting here. I'll say copy and paste. Here I'm pasting it. What is happening? You're getting that formula? Okay. And even you are getting that background color, font color, everything. But what I want to paste, I don't want to paste that formatting. Only formula I want to paste. You need to go for paste special. Paste only formula. Say okay. Now here you will get only formula, but not that formatting. Okay. Are you getting it? I want to paste only value. Suppose I'll do copy and paste. What is happening? It's pasting everything. The background color, all that. But what I want to paste, only value. Control Alt V, select just value option. Say okay, you will get only value but not the formatting. Okay, here you are going to learn all these options. How to paste only values, how to paste only formatting, how to paste only comment, how to paste only validation. Okay, what is validation? You have a marks column. Okay, will it take only marks or anything? Marks only will take. In Excel, there is no restriction. You can give text also. No restriction, right, on the cell. But what I want to do, I want to restrict the cells to hold only number. And that too between 0 to 100. That's my requirement. You need to go to Data tab, Data Validation. Here, click on whole number between 0 and maximum number is 100. Say okay. Now here, if I give text, it won't accept. If I give number more than 100, it won't accept. Give minus number, it won't accept. Only 0 up to 100. You can give 99, 1, 2, 3 up to 90, up to 100. This is called data validation. You have one more marks column here. Okay. Do I need to apply that conditions? Now there is no condition, right? Do I need to apply that condition one more time? Not required. You can copy from here. Go to destination, Control Alt V, click on validation. Okay. Whatever validation applied there, the same thing will apply here. Okay. That is called paste special. Paste will paste everything. Special. From the copied cells, one of the option you want to paste in the destination. That is called paste. Yes. That we are going to learn here. Okay. And then after this clipboard, font related options, font name, size, bold, italic, underline, all this, right? And alignment, how to align the text, wrapping options, merging options, all that we are going to learn. And number formatting, I'll discuss first only. After that only, I'll go from clipboard. So number formatting. In number formatting, you have all these number formattings, and then how to change the default number formatting and how to create your own formatting using custom option. That we are going to. Then conditional formatting. I showed you what is the conditional formatting, right? So based on the condition, how to format the cells. So these are the examples you are going to learn all this with some real-time data. Okay, that is conditional formatting and format as table. What is this format as table? Okay, so again, I'll take some data. Take the same data. This is normal table. Here I'll apply format as table. In format as table, you will have so many designs. You can choose one of the color. So what did you understand? What is the difference between this table and this table? So here also I'm applying some formatting manually. Okay, bold, some background color. Yeah. What is the difference between this table and this table? Default you are getting filter. Okay, great. Yeah. Formatting is easy. If you want to get this kind of formatting, it is difficult to apply here, right? And I have February data now. So see, are you getting that formatting to fib column? There is no formatting, right? But if you add a fib column here, automatically you will get the formatting. So formatting is easy if you are converting that into format as table. Okay. And suppose you want to get a total column. Write equal to this plus this. Once the moment you press enter, immediately that formula it will apply to entire column. But write the same total here equal to this plus this. You will get only in that particular cell, and if you have to drag it down until the last row. Okay. And you have so many options, okay, in the format as data. Once you have that, you can change the colors, header row, total row. You can add a total row here, banded rows unselect. First column I want to highlight, last column I want to highlight. Banded column by column you want to fill with color. Okay. And you can export to SharePoint. You can insert slicers in the format as table. So some options, some formatting options. Other
Yes, ma'am.
than this, selection also easy. In detail, I'll explain you later. And I will remove this column. I will delete the table. And here also I'm deleting it. Suppose I'm creating a pivot table on this, sorry, chart on this. Insert a chart. Okay. This is from name 1 to name 5, right? So on
Yeah.
this table also, I am creating a chart. Name 1 to name 5. Now I'll add a name 5 here. Name 5, some 10 and 20. Okay. Here also, let me remove this total row. Okay. I'm adding NM5, 10 and 20. So if you see, that name 5 also will add on. So to get dynamic charts, dynamic pivot tables, dynamic formulas, dynamic drop downs. So all that is possible using format as table. Okay, how it is possible when we are going to that particular concepts you are going to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, cell styles. These are table styles, right? These are cell styles. And inserting rows, columns, sheets, deleting sheets, rows, columns, hiding, unhiding, changing the row height, column width, and what are the shortcut keys for each option. All that you are going to learn here. Okay. Changing the tab color, creating a sheet, changing the hiding and unhiding the sheet. So that you are going to learn. And some fill options, some how to fill one value from top to bottom, left to right, up, how to move from one cell to another cell, how to select multiple cells at a time using shortcut keys. All that you will learn here. Okay. And then some find option, how to find a value and replace with a new value. Find and replace options. And go to some specific options. That all the basic things you will have in the home tab. So once we are done with the home tab, I'll go to formulas introduction. How to start with the formulas, what is argument, and what is the meaning of argument, and how many types of argument we have, and what is the difference between optional argument and mandatory argument, how many types we can give input to the argument. Okay, manual input, cell reference, and other formula you can give as a input. If you are using a operator, plus operator, if you want to do a sum, no need to use sum formula only. You can use that plus operator also to get the sum. How many operators we have and which operator will execute first when you have multiple operators in the formula. So
Yes.
that formula execution and reference styles. Then I'll start with the formulas, first formulas, date and time formulas. So I told you how the flow will go in the formulas, right? Once we are done with the formulas, one by one tab we are going to learn. What are the tabs? Insert tab. See, in the home tab, you will have dynamic conditional formatting using new rule. In this, we need to do using formulas. Okay. So once we are done with the formulas part, I'll come back to this conditional formatting and I'll explain you about this dynamic conditional formatting.
Yeah. So first we'll do home tab, then formulas, then conditional form.
Then dynamic conditional formatting. Normal conditional formatting, I'll explain you in the home tab itself.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, only new rule option I will explain you later after the formulas.
Yeah.
Okay, then insert tab. In insert tab, pivot tables and charts I'll explain later, but I'm going to explain you this how to insert a pictures, shapes, icons, 3D models, smart art, screenshots. Okay, and then what is sparkline. This slicers and timeline option you are going to learn in the pivot tables, and how to give the hyperlink, how to give link to other cell, other file, other folder, other website, or other email ID. So how to do that link, how to insert a comment, some inserting text boxes, header and footer. Okay, word art, signature line, object, inserting object, symbols, all this you are going to learn in the insert.
Yes.
So then page layout. This page layout tab is completely related to printing options. Suppose you want to print the document. You want to print in A4 size paper or A3 size paper. Portrait or vertical, I mean landscape, vertically or horizontally. You have a table. That header I'm getting only in the first page but not getting in the second page. How to repeat the same header in all the pages? In the Word document also how to give header and footer, right? How to get the page numbers when you are giving the printout. So that printing related options you are going to learn in the page layout. Okay. Then formulas. Formulas already we are going to learn till here, right? Then define names. What is define name? How the formula will execute. Small example. 10 I have, 20 I have. Okay. I'm writing some sum form. I want to know how I got this formula. Click on trace precedent. It will show you these are the two values I'm using to get the output. Okay, reverse. Trace, so okay, here. Trace dependent. This is input to this. Remove.
Okay.
Show formula. I want to see just the formula. Error checking. Evaluate formula. When you have a lengthy formula, you want to check line by line execution, whether you are getting expected output or not. In the particular formula, yeah, this is, am I getting expected? Maybe final output you are not getting as expected. You want to see in which step you got wrong result. So step by step execution is evaluate form. Okay. Calculation options, default is automatic. Suppose I'm keeping manual. So I'll change the value to 11. Output should be what? 31. But is it giving 31?
No.
Because I changed this to manual. You click on automatic. If it is automatic, then only automatically formulas will exist. Sometimes, when you have lakhs of formula, you will change it to manual. Then once everything is done, then you will execute the formulas. So that application performance will increase. Okay, that options we are going to learn here. Formula executing related option, execution related option. Then data tab. This is again very, very important tab. How to get data from other applications, like from website, from some database. Okay, so suppose MS Access database, or you have data in notepad file, how to get into Excel, how to give the connection. For every 5 minutes, I want to refresh the connection automatically. Means you will set the time so that for every particular time, the query will execute automatically. So that you will get the updated data in your Excel. So how to give that connection? That connection related options, all this. Then sorting, filters, normal sorting and filter. But you have advanced filter and advanced sorting options here. And then text to columns, split data into multiple columns. Flash fill option, remove duplicates. Flash fill I told you, right? Flash fill, remove duplicate. Data validation.
Yes.
Data validation, just now I told you for marks column. What if you want to give a drop down? Okay, dynamic drop down, dependent drop down. Dependent means I have a state column and city column. If I select a particular state, second drop down should show me only relevant cities. How to get that dependent drop down? Okay, So already you have in the data validation some list of options. How to give your own conditions using formulas. Again, here also you have custom data validation. Maybe suppose I have a mobile column. In mobile column, it should accept only mobile number. What are the conditions? First of all, it should be a number and length should be equal to 10. Third one, at least first digit should start with 6. All these conditions it should satisfy, right? So you have to give 3 conditions. How to write a formula to give all these conditions that you are going to learn in the custom data validation. Then consolidate data, how to get data from multiple sheets to single sheet. Okay, what if analysis, goals, scenario manager goals, data type, some options here, and outline options, subtotals, getting subtotals, grouping and ungrouping. This is important tab, and most of the options will have that. Then review tab. Review tab is related to protection. Okay, you want to protect your sheet so that nobody should be able to do any changes in the sheet. Okay, suppose here I am protecting the sheet with some password. Okay, so nobody can't do any changes, but they are able to delete the sheet. If I click on delete, it will delete. Okay, but what is your requirement? You don't want to allow them to delete also. You need to go for protect workbook. It will restrict the structure. Now you can't delete. You can't insert. Nobody can move sheet from one place to another place. They can't change the tab color, hide, unhide. We can't do any structural operation. You are writing some formula. You don't want to allow others to see the formula. You want to hide the formula using some protection options. While opening the workbook, you want to give a password. While opening the workbook. Okay, or you want to, you are a manager, you have some 4 tables. So each table you want to give permission to one team lead. This range only team 1 lead should edit. They can't edit remaining range. Team 2 lead should edit a particular range. You don't want to give permission to remaining range. Means allow edit range, a particular range. You want to give permission to a particular range, not to the remaining sheet. So how to do that? How to lock the cells? Even they should not be able to select the cell also. So that protection related options you are going to learn in the review tab. Okay. And then view tab is just for a view purpose. See, this is normal view. This is page break preview, pages wise. Page layout view, you will see like a header and footer wise. Ruler, I don't want to see. Grid lines, I don't want to see. Okay, formula bar, you want to just a view related options. Okay, zooming options, arranging windows. You want to compare one workbook with other workbook. You want to hide the workbook. You want to switch from one workbook to another workbook from here. Switch workbook. View related options. Here you are not going to learn much, just to view purpose, how to change it. Okay, finally, we will learn the pivot tables and the charts. What is pivot table? Analysis, right? Analyzing the
pivot table
data.
analysis. Yes, ma'am. In my office, what I do is I work as a sales manager.
Mhm. So we are going to learn one by one options, okay? Here in the pivot table, how to get into rows, columns, how to apply the filter, okay? Then default, it will give you some how to change the functionality, maybe average count, that plus or minus button, you can collapse and expand, how to remove that and how to add that options, hiding row label, column label, calculated field. some column you want to create in the pivot table, but not in the data set. You don't have a bonus column, but you want to create bonus column only in the pivot table. So how to do that and how to create a chart, slicers option. Okay, this is a timeline option. Then report, same pivot table should, sorry, same slicer or timeline should work for multiple pivot tables. If I apply some filter in one slicer, that should reflect in all the pivot tables at a time. How to give that connections, grouping and ungrouping. Okay, what is grouping and ungrouping? I'll tell you. Show report pages, pivot table design related options. So one by one, what are the options available? Everything you are going to learn. And then charts. So first I'll start with the chart terminology. If you want to create a chart, first you should be clear with what is a chart area, plot area, what is grid line, how to format it, what is this bar and how to add these numbers, how to add these lines, how to format each area. Okay. So that we are going to learn first the terminology of the chart with the basic example, how to give the format. Each thing, how to format it, that we are going to learn. Then I'll go for different kinds of charts. Column chart, okay, bar chart, line chart, area chart, pie chart, donut chart, combo chart, combination of charts. And then waterfall chart. What is waterfall? Map chart. You can see some value in the maps. Funnel chart. And map chart only state-wise. When to use which chart? Based on the data set, how to identify what kind of chart we need to apply for that particular data. That you are going to learn in this chart. We have other charts also, but most commonly used charts are this. This one. What is funnel chart? Yes, this is funnel chart. See here, funnel chart is used to visualize the progressive reduction of data as it passes from one phase to another. Here the example is, suppose we downloaded some 4,000 resumes from Naukri. So shortlisted resumes 2,800. Attended for first round 2,300. Okay, qualified for second round 2,050. Attended second round, finalized candidates, joined in job. How from phase 1 to, phases wise, how it is deducted. That if you want to see, then we will go for funnels. If you want to show something by country wise or state wise, then we will use this map chart. See here we have only state wise 3 data. You can see the values here. State wise it will show maybe sales data or population or COVID cases, maybe something. Okay. And then finally we'll go for dynamic charts. We are going to learn 3 dynamic ways to get the dynamic chart. 3 ways to get a dynamic chart. Using format as table, I told you. Second one is using named ranges. What is named range? I'll tell you in the formula step. Using named range, you can create a dynamic chart. Okay. See, if you change the drop down value, automatically this will change. This is using named range. And third one is using formulas. How to create a dynamic chart using formula. These are the things we are going to do. Finally, some 2 dashboards. Let's take one dashboard. Suppose here is the dashboard. See, in dashboard, you are going to, here is the list. You are going to create pivot tables and charts. One option. Second one is we'll create dashboard using formulas. So we are going to learn the 2 examples. This is without using any formulas, just by using charts and pivot tables. Okay. So my requirement is, I want to see, I'm a manager. So Chris, I'm Chris. So I want to see only Chris. Click on Chris. So in that particular, I'm belongs to central region. This is my total profit. So area wise for furniture 9.9 and area wise you can see and the profit by customer segment, in which month you have more profit and in which month less profit. Why we are getting less profit in March month? Do you want to see only March month? Click on March here so that you will see for which product you are getting less profit for furniture. So that why we will analyze the data, we may take some decisions. Or suppose I want to remove some people, employees, so that I'll see, I will analyze the data. So based on the sales data or profit, who is doing less sales and who is doing more sales, and who is, in particular, which region you are getting more sales. Maybe based on that analysis, I will remove, or I want to increase my sales. Based on this data, I'm getting always loss for this particular product in this region. Why I will sell this particular product in that region every time? I will stop selling that product, right? Yes, sir. No. So what we will do? We will take some decisions by analyzing the data, or we will to rectify our mistakes. See, here you will have all the options why we will create it. First, you should know about to understand your data sometimes. Okay. Suppose if I take institute data, I want to see in which course I am getting more profit, in which course I am getting less profit, in which month we are getting more profit. Okay, in that particular month, for which course people are joining more, for which course people are interesting more. So all that, if you want to learn, first you have to create a dashboard so that you will understand your data. If you have data just like this, you don't understand anything, right? Yes. If you create like this dashboard, then you will. This is one kind of dashboard. And one more dashboard is you are going to learn a simple attendance tracker. So suppose 2025 January. So I'm deleting all. Okay. So here everything from scratch we are going to learn. How to create these dates. This is 31/1, right? So suppose if I click on Feb, dates will change automatically. It will give you February dates. Okay. And we are going to create a formulas here so that if I add P present, it will add here automatically. P is present one and present one here. This is by year, month wise for a particular employee, and this is day wise all the employees. So how to give this drop downs, how to get automatic dates. I am changing this to 2024. So how to get the dates automatically, how to apply this conditional formatting, how to write the formulas, that is one dash. That's your Excel fixes. Any questions in the syllabus? You expecting anything else? No? More?
I'm sorry, it got disconnected.
Yeah, no problem. Where did you
Ma'am,
lost?
yeah, ma'am. No, actually, ma'am, in my job, basically, what I do is I do sales
Okay.
tracking. I work as a sales manager.
Mm-hmm.
So what people do is, see, Microsoft Forms is there, no?
Mm.
So I created a form. So what
Okay.
I'm asking them is, every time you are, what they do basically is they ask the customer if they are interested to purchase any products, HP products.
Okay.
Okay, if the customer is saying yes, then they will fill 3-4 details like their manager name, their name, and customer case number, and they'll provide details like what the customer want to buy, and
Okay.
they will submit it. Now, every time they are submitting it, the data gets stored in the Excel sheet.
Okay.
And I gave them one more thing in the form, that is the uh, uh, i- is a customer looking to purchase urgently. If he is purchasing urgently, then yes or no option is there.
Okay.
If we select yes in that form, it will come as urgent. All the urgent request which these people are selecting, I'm sending out to the HP team.
Okay.
That it's urgent. Please call the customer immediately. And
Correct.
the non-urgent things, they will call within
You
24
will take
hours.
the next higher priority.
Yeah, yeah. So this
Okay.
is the what I'm doing. But the problem where I'm facing is in terms of reports.
Mm.
I need to send a daily report.
Mm-hmm.
How and another thing is, okay, these urgent cases and all, they're filling in this form, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a internal tool called CDAX.
Okay.
So that in the tool also they can create a sales offer. Same things will be there, but it will be directly in the tool. So if the
Okay.
customer is saying that it is not urgent for him and he can wait 24 hours, then they
Okay.
will create the form in the CDAX tool itself. But
Okay.
if he's saying urgent, then only they will fill the manual form which I created. So
Correct.
all the urgent cases will be there with me, and all the
Okay.
non-urgent cases will be there
Mm.
in the CDAX. So when
Okay.
they pull a report from CDAX, they
Mm.
also get it in Excel only. Now the
Okay.
problem is I have all the urgent cases. When I'm getting in the form, I have to copy the all the urgent cases on a daily basis. I have to filter
Mm.
them, and then I have to send a manual email. Okay,
Mm.
so email I'm sending all the urgent cases, and from CDAX they are pulling the report directly and they are calling the non-urgent cases. The problem is
Okay.
coming to me when urgent cases are there, which I'm sending in email, and the non-urgent
Okay.
cases they are already there in Excel because they're pulling the report from CDAX. Now the problem is
Okay.
totally how many leads I have given to HP. Okay, there are there in two different things. One Excel sheet urgent cases, another Excel sheet non-urgent cases. I
Mm.
want to club them both so that I can understand totally how many leads we give.
Correct.
Because the report those people are giving, no, it is showing very less leads
Mm.
because they are only looking at the non-urgent cases they are pulling from CDAX.
Mm.
And the status, now when we send an email to them, they will write and they will in the same email they'll add
Mm.
one more column
Mm.
for the urgent cases, and they will say customer did not respond, customer not
Mm.
able to be contacted. They are giving me feedback in that same email. uh,
Okay.
but problem is now again I have to take the data from the email, I have to add it back in the urgent cases database, and
Mm.
then I have to club this data with the non-urgent cases data.
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
so this issue I'm having, ma'am. Actually, it is like, I'm not able to track it smoothly.
See, you need to write a macro for it
Macro.
because you're getting output in Outlook, right? You are getting
Yeah.
output through email.
Email. Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sending
if
the
you want
output
to
through
get
email.
that into
Yeah.
Excel, you
Hmm.
have to write a macro. Or
Okay. Hmm.
you need to maintain that file somewhere in the
Hmm.
OneDrive or SharePoint. Are you
Ah.
working in SharePoint?
Yeah, I have SharePoint access, ma'am.
SharePoint. Keep that file in the SharePoint and
Hmm.
give that link so that they'll open that file and they will update comments there so that you can give link from Excel to SharePoint, and whatever they are updating in the SharePoint that will come to your Excel automatically.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So instead of writing the macro, this is better because you will have other Outlook emails also, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you can do that using macro code also. But easiest
Yeah.
way is keep that file in some shared drive or
Hmm.
some shared folder. I mean, in the drive
Yeah.
also you
Yes,
will
ma'am.
have access, right? Or you can keep it in a OneDrive or keep it in SharePoint. Give the access to that
Yeah.
person, and they'll give the comments in that file so that you will give a link from your Excel to that SharePoint. So just if you do refresh, automatically that comments will come to your file.
Yeah. Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
So
For comment. Okay.
yeah, for comments.
Okay.
Still, if you have any
Yes, ma'am.
questions, please come to Institute. We'll see once. Like how is
I
your
will do
day
that, ma'am.
going? It
Sure.
okay?
Definitely.
Just
Yes, ma'am.
try
Yes,
first.
ma'am.
If you are not
And one
able
more.
to, please
Yeah.
come. I'll explain.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, small question, ma'am. Nowadays, so many ads are coming in Facebook.
Mm.
So you can write Excel queries and all in AI and all that now.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is like, there are some people, in my colleagues who say that, okay, we don't need to learn Excel. With AI we can do everything and all. They say something like that. How true it is that, ma'am?
See, you can,
Because even if you
yes,
want to
in
give any
AI, no
query
need to
and
learn that. First of all, if you want to ask the question in ChatGPT or something, you should know what is the feature, right? If you don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
what is conditional formatting, how will you ask question in ChatGPT, in AI,
yeah, correct, ma'am. Yeah,
right? Or it won't
yeah,
give you
yeah,
sometimes, direct option also. Maybe you need to modify it. If you know the
yeah.
concept, then only you can use that.
Hmm.
Once you
Yes,
learn,
ma'am.
then you can use that options to minimize your time
Yeah,
instead of taking this much. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yes, ma'am.
sometimes we will take the workshops for ChatGPT. You can come and attend so that how it is useful, you will come to.
Sure, ma'am. I'll definitely come.
Yeah.
Ma'am, tell me one thing, ma'am. I just want, you are there in this field for a long time, right? Okay, so
Sure.
ma'am, now I'm working as a sales manager. Okay, my
Mm-hmm.
designation is assistant manager.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am learning the Excel, VBA, macros, SQL, Power BI, okay,
Mm.
my experience totally, I started working since 2005.
Okay.
Long time experience I have. So
Mm-hmm.
if I am working, if I learn all these things and get a good subject knowledge on it, I do a
Mm.
lot of projects and all. Now,
Mm.
if I apply for any kind of a role, okay,
Mm.
in this particular field, what kind of
Mm.
openings will I be getting, ma'am? Like, I mean, I
See,
can still work in this field, or uh,
here you can
like, will
go
they?
for directly VBA developer, data analyst.
Okay,
So these are
okay,
related to data analyst in the high roles based on the experience. Maybe your designation is data analyst. Uh, in data analyst only they'll ask you for 10 to 15 years of experience data analyst. There they'll ask you more
okay,
tools like Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python also sometimes. So based on your
okay.
experience, they'll add the feature. I mean that
They'll ask the
application.
questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yes, ma'am.
suppose
Okay.
you learn Power
Mm.
BI, but once you enter into the company, maybe they'll have a requirement to use ClickSense. So
Mm. Mm.
Power BI, ClickSense, Tableau, all do the same thing, just the application will change. If you learn
Yeah.
one thing, the
Mm.
functionality is same in all the application. Just that the UI will
Mm.
change, user interface. Okay.
Okay. UI
So
changes. Yeah.
yeah, UI will change, and if you know the concept in one application, you can able to easily within 1 week or 10 days you can learn and do the projects also in other tools. Sometimes
Okay. Understood.
don't sit like I will work only on Power BI. No, once you enter into the company, you are working on already Power BI, but they'll give you project on Tableau or they'll
Yeah.
give you project on ClickSense. So
Okay.
if you have idea on one tool, then immediately you can learn and do the remaining.
Okay.
Okay, but compulsory
Yes.
Excel, SQL is mandatory. Okay,
Okay.
and
Yes, ma'am.
one of the visualization tool like Power BI. Mostly why we prefer Power BI because all are interlinked. This SQL, Excel, Power BI, Microsoft tools, right? So that's why we
Yeah.
prefer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in this SQL and Power BI also, you will be teaching us projects, right, ma'am?
Power BI
Like,
will have projects in SQL. You will have the queries, right? That queries, how to
queries
give
also.
connection in Power BI and how to get data, creating the reports. All that you are going to learn in the Power BI concepts.
Okay, ma'am. What I'll do, I'll go step by step, ma'am. That's why I
Ah,
didn't take the complete package actually.
okay.
So what I thought, I'll first complete of Excel, then I'll practice it for some time, 1 month, and
Mm.
after 1 month, then I'll start the SQL like that. I thought.
Yeah,
So
sure.
step by
That is
step, I
better.
want to go. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Once you are good with the Excel, then go for the next books. Like,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Sure, ma'am.
okay, then. Any
Okay,
other
ma'am.
Tejendra? Any questions from you? Tejendra. Tejendra.
Yes, ma'am. No questions. I was patiently listening to whatever you were saying.
Okay.
So it was good session. Uh,
Yeah, thank you.
I know almost 30 to 40% of the things, but yes, the other things I would definitely like to learn.
Sorry, I didn't.
I said I could relate to, or I know, or I real time work on almost 30 to 40% of the things that you have told.
Okay, okay.
I still need to learn around 60-70%.
Yeah, yeah. If you are working on these things, you can relate you to your work easily. Yeah, yeah. That is correct. Yeah, you can. You will understand easily. Yeah, these concepts I can use in real time for this particular in this area. If you are working, that will be easy for you to understand. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Hope no questions, right, on the class?
No.
No, ma'am. Tomorrow again same 9 a.m. right, ma'am?
Correct. Yeah, same 9 to 12.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay,
we'll
tomorrow
be
I'll
getting
start
this
with the
recording. Today's recording we'll be getting.
recording will share, but not the file because I just explained you overview, right? Actual
Yeah,
session
yeah.
will start from tomorrow. From tomorrow onwards, we will upload these
Okay.
files in the drive.
Sure.
So you can
Sure, ma'am.
download from the drive and practice.
Okay, done, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, then thanks
Okay, ma'am.
everyone.
Yeah. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow, ma'am. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Thank
I'll
you.
come to the office only, ma'am, directly tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Where is our center, training center, ma'am?
Sorry,
Where is our training center? I mean,
this is in Amirpet.
oh, okay. Where exactly in Amirpet?
In
Near
Amirpet,
the
Gurudwara.
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 Okay, so you have that Maitrivanam, the building opposite.
Yeah, from Maitrivan, if you go to AAA Mall, Satyam Theatre, between
Yes,
Satyam
yes.
Theatre and Gurudwara, you will have a KVR Enclave building. I mean, ICICI Bank, Bata
Yeah,
showroom
yeah,
in the
bank.
same
Yes.
building.
We have Bata showroom also over there.
Yes, yes, in the same building, 4th floor, 406.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.